Peace to the gods and goddesses out there. This is Brother Sai Kim coming at you live from Key Life Productions. And I just want to see if anybody want to call in and share their opinion on why is there so much evil in the world. I'm not real popular, don't got a lot of subscribers. So if anybody run across this and see it, they can just get their opinion. I'm just play a little bit of this sad music right here. Call in 267-506-0736. Get your opinion. Why is there so much evil in the world today? My opinion is it's quite a few things where I believe is a lot of evil in the world, from religion to the music that's poured on us, to the greedy politicians, to the people that is just evil, you know, because they want their way and they think the world owes them something. But I want to get down to Pacifics. Pacifics. Is there a force that is driving the world to be evil? Is there a controlling force that needs the world to be evil so that they can have a certain amount of control over the population, whether we're white or black or Chinese or whatever? Because I believe there's a lot thrown on my people. There's a lot of things that my people can get themselves out of too. But it's just not thrown on my people. I believe that it's thrown on everybody. So anybody that's watching, call a friend up, tag them, whatever. Tell them that this dude, Brother Sakem, is on, and he just wants to share with the people. He just wants to interact with the people and ask this question: why is so much evil in the world today? 267-506-0736. If there are no callers, I'll be on here for about a half hour. It's 10:50. So stick it out till I guess 11:50, 11:45, something like that. And see how this rocks out. I've done it on Facebook live. I never done it on YouTube. So I want to get back to the YouTube because I was suspended for a while. I want to get this thing back running, give information out that may help our people, help humanity in general, to try to figure out some of the things that's going on in this world that is holding us back as a people, uniting against the forces that we know are out there that are keeping us at each other's throats. And I do think a big part of that is religion. I really think that a big part of that is religion. And I don't consider myself any kind of religion. You see the Ankh right there on my hat. You see the Africa right there on my hat. You may see me wear the Eye of Heru, which is the pineal gland. Reason why I wear this Ankh, we know what the Ankh means. One of the definitions of the Ankh is life. And my mama gave me life. And you see the fallopian tubes, the ovum, and the birth canal. Some say the phallus. So I wear it as a uh, honor to my mom and an honor to the woman, period, that gave us life and that allowed us to have our first breath. And we know that to be true beyond a shadow of a doubt. But religion, to me, makes us disrespect our mom and our dad by saying that someone else created us. How you gonna say that someone in the sky that you never seen created you when you know behind a shadow of a doubt that your mom is the one gave you your first breath? That's 267-506-0736. Maybe I put on a little bit of this here. Because everybody has this one God that everybody else has to believe in. You have to believe in my God or you won't make it. Or you have to believe in my philosophy, our philosophy, the philosophy that I'm in, because your God is the false God. My God is the real God. And my God's going to send you to hell or send you to, or do something crazy to you if you don't believe in him. So why should I try to even acknowledge what you believe in or what you think is the truth? Because when I see angels and you say you seeing something, all you seeing is demons, but I'm seeing angels. Like, come on, man. No, we can't do that. And we even go as far as to kill each other over these religions. That sounds like the same one I just had on. This here is last for a while, but I'm wondering maybe let me see something here. Malcolm X. Go young Pharaoh. This is one of my favorite speeches from Malcolm X. This is the one that I actually let my goddaughter hear, and she feels so much better about herself because she had a Spanish girlfriend, and and she always felt some type of way about her beautiful black natural hair. And this is it was something from Malcolm X that I let her listen to. Now where is it? Wait a minute. Okay.
Who taught you to hate the shape of your nose and the shape of your lips? Who taught you to hate yourself from the top of your head to the soles of your feet? Who taught you to hate your own kind? Who taught you to hate the race that you belong to? So much so that you don't want to be around each other. No, before you come asking Mr. Muhammad, does he teach hate? You should ask yourself, who taught you to hate being what God gave you?
That's my boy right there. That's Malcolm X, man. There's a place in my heart for Malcolm that is unparalleled to anybody else. Although I am a product of the Nuwapian Nation, Dr. Malachi York, and no matter what people think about him, when I ran into his doctrine, I woke up to a great many things. So I credit him. I credit him and the doctrine that he put out to waking me up to many things. Whatever he did, whatever he didn't do, I don't know. I don't believe he did anything anyway, because every time one of our great men builds something, something happens. Something has to happen. So I credit Dr. York to waking me up. Malcolm X is the man. He is the man. And that's another thing. We was programmed to hate ourselves. Um, we was programmed to hate ourselves from slavery. I mean, you know the scenario, the whole makeup. Um, so with that being said, um, we programmed to kill each other, to despise each other, and now we have the music that's out here. The music is so detrimental to a people, man. I was on the corner one day and I heard a young boy, and he was singing some song, and I was waiting for the bus, and next thing I know, in the song that he was reciting, he had the earphones on. He was reciting this song, and he said, "I got to smoke this wet." Now, this boy looked like he may be about 14, 15, and he be saying, "I got to smoke this wet," and he had his pants hanging off his ass. So this is the music is so crazy, because if you have a 2-year-old or 3-year-old listening to this and it's vibrating through his mental, um, and all he hear in the music is these bitches and these hoes and and smoking this wet and being a gangster and so on and so forth. And then you got the father. He probably came from an era back in the like the young boys today is listening to this bullshit. And you got the daddies was probably back in the 90s, the early 80s, probably the mid 80s, whatever. And they listening to all kind of music back then, especially the 90s. Um, where it portrayed the gangster rap, and we started moving out of the even back in the 70s, even back in the 70s, when all you heard was love music, that was getting us prepared to start the new agenda that they know that they was going to start when the 80s and the 90s came out, and now it's the 2000s. So back then when they talking about this music, the music that young people listen to now is terrible. The music we listen to was real music, because all we talked about is how to love each other. We had some music that talked about getting together, and we had some music like white and black songs that talked about what's the song, ain't no stopping us now, we're on the move. Music like that. Um, we had a few good, but the music that we had that talk about turn out the lights, and I'm going to give it to you tonight, and I'm going to sex you and sexual healing and all like all that right there. All that was doing was just clogging that generation's heads up to just have a bunch of babies, and now all those babies is here and they change the music up and have them be gangsters and disrespecting a woman. But you think your music was respecting a woman, this music now that all your babies is here is disrespecting the women. And most of the daddies and the mamas that came out of those eras just changed with the music. And now all they say, I heard one grandma say, well, this the music they listen to these days. And I said, well, that's one of the reasons why they so messed up these days. Because um the music is so detrimental. It controls the vibrations through the mentality of the people that's listening to it. Um, they grow up acting on it. That's just like back when soap operas is not as popular as they used to, but when the back in the days like the 80s, maybe the 70s, when your mom and your grandma, your aunt and everybody used to listen to the soap operas, All My Children, General Hospital, One Life to Live, all those. And then the next thing you know, they acting just like the soap opera. That right there is telling you what they giving us is how they want us to act. They control our reality and we fall into it. That's why they don't want you to open up that pineal gland. That's why they want you to think that that shit like this is evil. They don't want you to realize that that most people that think that that is evil, an evil thing. And I've been in my mom's church. I love my mom, and I've been in her church, and they good people. But I was holding my nephew, and my nephew started to. It wasn't this. It was my uncle. I had an uncle on, and he started playing with the uncle. Next thing you know, my sister-in-law came and got him. Came and got him quick because, especially this pineal gland and the uncle, they don't want you to realize that the God that you say created you also created these two symbols because they're right inside the body. I was telling my mom the other day, she felt a little better about it now. She's apostolic, and I was telling my mom the other day that the pineal gland that all right, this is the eye of horrors. You don't seen it. You don't seen videos about it. Passed on show videos about it in the church. How evil it was and all this here, but I asked her why would God, the God you say created you now, created your brain, why would he put this symbol right in the center of your brain? Like, and then call it evil. And then once you discover it, when you see it on my chest, you're going to call it evil, but you tell me God because she was talking to me and the pastor talked to me and everything. So if God is talking to you, speaking through you to speak through me, then you should already know what the pineal gland is and what it does. It's just as simple as that. Why would he create something evil and then stick it right smack dab in the middle of your brain? And so they don't want us to realize what these different symbols are. They don't want us to realize what the pineal gland, the eye of Heru, really is, because as long as we think it's evil, we will not try to activate or try to act on it to realize all the bullshit that they feeding us. But guys like me, and I'm not bragging, but dudes like me that's on the internet trying to help our people out of this, and there's a lot of others that are trying to. I just saw a good show with the dude, Solar Mind. That was a good show, and dudes like me is like trying to bring our people together under the understanding that yes, it's a war. There's somebody that don't want you to realize what is yours. Like this hat. Like this is my hat. I walk down the street with this on. People look at me like, a few of them ask about it. You know, a few of them get the nerves up to ask about it. And I had one boy come by and tell me that it was the Illuminati. So I mean, he wouldn't listen. He was getting away from me, boy. He was getting away from me. But a lot of us is waking up. Ex-pastor Kevin Wesley, he's a good one to listen to. That guy, he's real good. There's a lot going on Son of the TV. Although a lot of people think he's a scam artist and so on and so forth, but there's information there that will help us. So the name of this show is Why Is There So Much Evil in the World? 267-506-0736. I would like to interact with the people. Anybody want to call in? Just give their opinion. Why is there so much evil in the world? I would definitely appreciate it. Like I said, I just got back to YouTube. They suspended me for a while. I've been uploading stuff, but I never really did anything live. Let me go here, press up. I always play this because the brother gave me, he gave me the okay to play his music, and I won't get flagged for it. Now where is it? The brother Red Pill, one of the realest brothers that I know. Okay. But yeah, man, that's one of the things that's two of the biggest things that are destroying us. This music. Oh yeah, you got the media, you definitely got the shows on TV. Much as I love my Grand Theft Auto, man, I love to get on there and jump in my tank and blow up some crackers. But as much but your child sitting around playing a game like that all day, and with all the technology that this phone and all the things that you can teach your child how to learn on it, you just let them download and play games all day, and it's just tearing his mind up too. His or her mind. You got the young women talking about they bad bitches now. The young girls, 12, 13 years old, is accepting being called bitches and hoes because it's in the music. Come on, man. It's not good. I can't seem to find this red. I can't seem to find it. I don't know where it's at. But that's my boy Red Pill. I can't find his music. I don't know where it's at. I just can't seem to locate it right now. It's 11:11. Um, you know, hope I can get at least a couple people, 2 or 3 people to call in, give their opinion on what they think on the evilness that's going on in the world today. I was going to do this topic out in Center City, Philadelphia, but it's pouring down rain, so I'm not going out there to get soaked all up. So I decided to just try to do it on YouTube and see how it turns out. 267-506-0736. The technology that they got out here. Some more of the evil stuff in the world. Let me check out what's on my Instagram here. They got this thing here. What they call it? They call it facial recognition technology. The technology. You would think that it ain't nothing but a butterfly or a mosquito or something. The man So I gotta wait a minute. This is a little short video that I made. Wait a minute, hold up. That's crazy. Keep on going out.
Facial recognition technology and insect drone technology. They got things that can fly past you and you would think that it ain't nothing but a butterfly or a mosquito or something. Imagine if they can mix that, and they probably will or probably can already with facial recognition technology. They can send a damn mosquito after you and you drop dead. They have something, a poison needle or something, and stick you, and you just drop dead, and everybody think you died of a heart attack or something, and nobody knows the difference. The technology they got out here is crazy. They can take you out and be sent miles away from you. Man, you better get on the ball, people. This shit is real.
Yeah, man. So they got the technology that I'm looking at. I know whoever ran across this knows about facial recognition technology because a lot of phones have it. A lot of cell phones have it these days. And they got drones now that look like insects that could, you see the mosquitoes sitting on a dude's finger. These things fly around now. They could put cameras inside these things. The doggone fly, they all look so real, man. Everything is synthetic these days. They make it like they copying everything from the food to damn insects. So if you in your house and you sit and watch TV, or you with your children, you know, privacy, what you think is the privacy of your own home, and you see a fly. In fact, you probably won't even see it because they looking right at you, so they know where to land, so you won't try to hit it with a fly swatter or something. But they can send a damn insect and fly around your house, your neighborhood, and be watching everything. I told somebody the other day that the damn the boy, you know, he do a little selling, and I told him, look, these boys worrying about a camera on a pole, going around the corner because the camera's on a pole. You better watch the damn map. That's looking. I mean, not the map, the satellite. They're looking at you from space, because if they can see the ground in real time with everybody moving to make maps from space, you don't think they can see every move you make while you outside? Like, be real, man. These niggas watch everything. They got technology that can see how many people in a room behind a wall. I heard something about a cloud that they have that can move around, and that they can control where this cloud move, and it is like a lightning cloud. In fact, years ago on the original Star Trek, they had this cloud, and then I heard somebody that was in the military, somebody in the military told me about it. It's a cloud about probably as big as an automobile, a car. And they can control it, and it moves around. It has electrical impulses in it. And if it go past you, it could shock you, electrocute you, and kill you. I mean, they got what they call neural interface technology, where they trying to interface themselves with computers, and they can come right through the internet, look right at you, right in your face while you doing a broadcast or something, and know exactly what you're talking about. Evil in the world, man. When people think of why is it evil in the world, a lot of people think about Adolf Hitler, and I'm not even so sure he was the guy that America portrayed him to be. But it's so much stuff right in your own backyard that you can't even see. They was telling me, a military dude was telling me about, they got these little things like the size of a grain of rice, or he said rice. He said they can walk past you and drop it like right in front of you, or drop it in front of your doorstep, and they have little cameras on it, and they can look at you or hear everything you say from miles away, from this little ass grain of rice that they drop right in front of you. Um, Everything is not as it seems. I wouldn't be surprised if they make food that you eat that could probably put some kind of homing device in you or something. I mean, they coming up with everything, man. Anything they could think of, they coming up with. It's 11:18 now. Um, why is there so much evil in the world? Give a call. I'd like to hear the people's opinion. 267-506-0736. I know I'm no side of the TV, but trying to interact with the people. I'm just gonna do these probably a couple times a week until the people confidence level gets built and people start calling in. Then we can get this on. Um, what else? What else? The food, man. They getting us with the food. Um, I'm gonna make another video on some of these food companies out here that is putting things like carbon monoxide on the meat before you get it to make it look fresh. And you putting things on your wall to detect carbon monoxide poisoning in the house so it don't murder your family while y'all sleep. But yet they put it right on the pack and say carbon monoxide is in your food, and people still buy it. And they say, well, you gotta go sometime. That's the poorest excuse I ever heard in my life. It's sad. It's really sad, but I mean, it's your body, so you do what you want with it. But anyway, a lot of these the red dyes, red 40, the blue 2, the all the dyes that's in the food. Some of these dyes come from a little insect that come across from India. They had a report of where somebody found out that Starbucks was doing this, and they had they apologized, and they said that they wasn't going to do this no more. Yeah, all right. Cow's milk, cow pus. It ain't nothing but pus. Um, because cow's milk supposed to be real thick, and when you get it, it's like water. So that means they don't took something out of it in order to, probably scratch it out and put it in the market. So you ain't really drinking nothing. You're drinking garbage. And then they got some of the cereals that you giving your kids like this. Like these here Lucky Charm cereal. Let me see if I can find it on there. I don't know if you can see it or not. But if you see it where it say, it actually tells you it has trisodium phosphate. Trisodium phosphate in the doggone cereal. How you had trisodium phosphate in children's cereal, man? Come on. And there was some other crap in there that glows. That time they had the Lucky Charms and the cereal actually glowed. They had a special chemical inside the cereal where it glowed in the dark, and they had children eating it. And somebody started complaining about that. But even though they took that out, they still got all this other stuff in it. You can look on the back of one of them boxes, look up everything and the effect that it would have on the human body separate from just the cereal. And it'll tell you that these things don't belong in your body. The doggone styrofoam plates. The plastic straws that you put in microwaves. First of all, you're radiating your food, because back in World War II, Nagasaki and Hiroshima, when they bombed those two cities, people was dying years later after that from radiation poisoning. So you know, if you put your food, especially some of this nasty ass meat they got, in a microwave, it'll get radiated and you're eating it. Along with most of us put it in plastic or have a plastic container. The chemicals coming out that plastic container. That's like moving you even closer to being in a hospital. They know this. They know it. The research is easy to find this stuff. And if um if I can know this, then you know they have to know it. Like for real. Well, it's 11:23, and like I said, I'm gonna do some more of these, and I'm gonna just try to get the ball rolling back on YouTube, and but I'm gonna shut down. I said I was gonna do it till about 11:45, but uh, I guess people got to get up for work and so on and so forth. So I'm gonna just see how this works out. Um, I thank for anybody who came on and check it out. Thanks for anybody else who come on later and checks it out. Just give your opinion later on. I'm gonna do another one. So with all the people who look at this and see what I'm talking about, just watch out for me next time. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And I'm trying to have a couple people on. I'm trying to get Brother Polite on. I'm supposed to be doing something with Young Pharaoh. Um, I'm supposed to be doing something with Red Pill, and I got a host of other brothers and sisters that can talk that talk right here from Philly. A real live medium that pretty much convinced me that she sees people that passed on. That's if they didn't come back here in another body, because the way she described the girl to me, and I never told anything about the girl. Oh, I mean, but I still do my research and I'm still checking out. But I'm going to have her on, at a later date. And well, thanks for tuning in. Hopefully, we can get some calls on at another time. And this is Brother Sakim. Peace out.